How y'all doing? Sitting here in Torrington, Wyoming, kind of out here and out away from everything. And I felt like God was saying to me, he's like, hey, enjoy the peace, enjoy the quiet, enjoy all this silence that you find out here. You know, you hear a few cars, but it's so quiet. It's not like the hustle and bustle of the city. And God has called us, you know, to come and meet him where it's quiet, where there's no distraction, you know, just out in the open prairie lands. You know, he was showing me today, he's like, you ever notice how stuff grows so well in the valley? Like a lot of the produce that people eat, that truck drivers haul, is grown in the valley. It's grown in a valley where the soil is rich. And he says, though you walk through the valley of the shadow of doubt. See, we're in the valley because that's where the richness is. The valley is two sides coming together and meeting and making one, right? So he calls us to a valley where there'll be plenty of food, there'll be nutrition, there'll be a little bit of protection, and God can hold us in. And always, a lot of valleys at the bottom, they have a little river. So you're walking by the clean, clear, crisp waters, because Jesus is the living water, but we need water to survive. God has called us away from the hustle and bustle once in a while so that we can hear his voice. See, out here in the quiet, there's not so many things to distract me. I can hear his voice. So maybe where you're at, maybe it's a little noisy. Maybe you're having trouble hearing the Father's voice. Maybe it's time to go take a little season, a little moment, and go out to the places like there are beyond back there. See that? To go out there where it's just you and the Father. Maybe you can take a little view of his goodness and his grandeur and just hear his voice. You know, he said, follow me. And Jesus was often out there meeting with the Father. Maybe it's time we follow him into the pasture, into the green pastures, just to spend some time with him. He loves us so much. He wants us to hear his voice and know his voice. He's not playing some cosmic hide and go seek, but he's excited that you're interested in him and you want to talk to him. So maybe this is a message or a reminder, the Father calling you to him. He loves you. You are precious and fantastic in so many ways. Have a great day. You know, if you ever have any prayer requests, don't be afraid to share them. I'm always happy to pray with you because God is so faithful to heal and hear our prayers and move in ways that only you and I slightly understand.